My top 3 chest exercises! Dun dun dun!
Hey guys, Michael here from Fat to Fit. So we've got a bit of mood lighting today just to set the scene for talking about chest. Now you've got to admit that the chest is probably one of the favorite muscle groups out there for a lot of you guys. It is one of my favorite muscle groups, the chest, and so I thought why not do a video on it, giving some helpful tips of what I think the best exercises are to train it, because I want to start giving more advice on my channel to do with lifting and stuff like that. So I thought why not start with this. My number 1 favorite chest exercise is probably an exercise that a lot of guys out there favor, and girls as well, which is the flat barbell bench press, so with the bar. And the reason why I think this is the best exercise for chest, it's normally the first thing you learn when you get into the gym, and it's not a difficult movement to learn either. There are different cues most people use, like pinning your shoulders back and down, and making sure your feet are flat and not flaring your arms out too wide. But it is a basic compound movement that a lot of people enjoy, and because it is a compound movement, especially for your chest, it's a great mass builder, and just the nature of the movement, it allows you to move quite a bit of weight. And you know, of course, the more weight you lift, the more your chest is going to grow. That progressive overload, either increasing your reps or increasing your weight, and the bench press is a great movement for that. And it's relatively safe as well, especially if you use a spotter, which you should always use a spotter when you're benching anyway. But it's a safe movement, it's an awesome movement to perform, it just feels good performing it, and something you can track over time, easily progress on, and it's just a staple movement that I think most people should have in their routine. Now, my second favorite exercise or top exercise for the chest would have to be any kind of dumbbell pressing, whether it be flat, incline, or decline if you prefer. Personally, I favor the incline dumbbell chest press because I like to work my upper chest a lot more. And so benefits of the incline dumbbell press is that using dumbbells, with the barbell you're kind of limited in your range of motion and you can't go down as far because the bar's eventually gonna hit a sticking point where it can't go any further. But with the dumbbells you've got none of that, and so each arm has its own range of motion, and you can go down as low as you want, or well, you should be going to parallel, but what I mean is you can feel it as much as you can and then just explode back up, so you're really activating all the muscle fibers in your chest when you're using dumbbells. And dumbbells are, when you compare it to the barbell, it is a lot safer with the dumbbells, because the dumbbells you can just drop if it gets too heavy. And just, I think the dumbbells, it's great for volume. So where the bench press, the barbell bench press is more of something to add weight, to add strength, even though it can be a bodybuilding movement as well. I think the dumbbells are better for those higher rep ranges of 10 to 15 or plus if you want to go around that range. And it's just a great movement that also activates a lot of the fibers in your chest as well. All of these chest movements do that, but these are just my favorite ones for accomplishing that pump, getting that feeling in your chest like it's activating, and I think dumbbells do that really well, which is why it is my second favorite exercise, number 2. Now my top third exercise has to be flies. Now flies is something I've always loved doing with my other movements. I personally favor the cable flies, but you can do them with dumbbells or pretty much just the cables or the dumbbells. You could do the pec deck, but I don't think that's technically a fly. But anyway, the cables are my favorite, mainly because depending on the height you've got your cable set, you can work all parts of your chest. I know technically it's not correct to call it like upper, mid and lower chest, but I'm just going to use that for now. But you can work all your upper, lower, mid chest, all ranges of motion, and just like with the dumbbells, you can really go to your full range of motion when you're doing the flies. And also what I like about the cable flies in particular is that it's keeping constant tension on the muscles. So even when you're going back and forward, there's that constant pressure or tension on the muscles, so they're continuously being worked. And I just think the cables are amazing for getting the pump in your chest as well. And personally, it is the movement that I feel the most in my chest, which is why I really enjoy it. Anyway, this was just supposed to be a short little video giving you guys some tips on what I think my top chest exercises are. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what your favorite or top chest exercises are, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you later, guys.